Okay, about sa basic Excel naman, Windows basics. Short definition lang and identify the mga parts sa aton nga MS Excel window which you can use later on with sa inyo data communication sa example sa mga payroll, mga other number processing mga functions kinahanglan naton himuon, not only for sa school ni sa ano no, sa aton man nga later on yung sa mga obra na sa actual na obra. So we start by checking on the basic parts of the MS window. Next na karon yung mga definition, no? So check na yung mga parts. Usually diri naman na quick access, name, control buttons, main nga menu ribbon. Diri ang mga under naton kinang commands. So isa ka tab abo ni command, next tab line man. And then we have a dialog box launcher. We also have comparison naton, wala na siya ruler but we have the column bar and the row bar instead. So isa na ka part is a cell, i-define as a cell. And diri ang mga functions niya, kung select this, ano na magawa diri ang mga functions and mga computation. And diri ang name box kung ano ka cells ini. So D8 siya case it is located in the D column and row number 8. So D8 ni. And sheet number 1 naman yung default naton, this is what we call as the lift bar. And compose naman nila status bar, view buttons, and zoom. Ang nag-zoom natin sila yung draggable naman 100% at the default, which you can later on increase or decrease. And we also have the scroll bars as the navigation through the Excel document. So by definition again, quick access bar is the left upper corner of the screen. Its purpose is to display the most frequently used commands in Excel, and you can customize this toolbar based on your choice commands. So 2007 pa rin yung version sa Excel in its file tab, but mga current version is mga amo na yung mga button usually are added sa other nga tabs or most mga tabs nga somewhat nga redundant na gina-combine nila usually into one tab nga all of the other commands nga hindi na mo usually magamit is kinakuha na nila kag ginabutang as an option na lang. Kung i-drag mo tong dialog box, you can have an option to add more buttons or commands nga kinahanglan mo according to your customization. So again, office button is menu, do file related operation by creating Excel documents, open existing files, save as, print, etc. So dira sa file na tab. Now for the title bar, the same definition man sa MS Word naton. It's a spreadsheet located at the top of the window and presents the name of the active document. And the control buttons on the upper right of the window ang minimize, maximize, share, and close of the spreadsheet. Then under the menu bar, we have the diskette or save icon naton. And then depending on the variation of the program, may lain man itsura niya kung din iyang location ang ginabutang sa aton nga menu bar, but ang functionality gyapon is the same. And usually gatulupaday man na sila the function of allowing the modifying the sheet, no, or ano sila menu bar, file insert, page layout, formulas, data review, help, etc. So these menus also have subcategories that simplify the distribution of information and also doing the analysis of calculations. Usually dragin sila sa formulas and data ang more on the basic kag computation nga mga functionalities ng Excel. So in the ribbon toolbar, as defined before, a series of elements, the part of a menu bar and the selection of menu, it has a series of command options and icons that will display a ribbon, and the toolbar ribbon is a group of organized commands. The same definition of tabs, groups, and commands as defined in your MS Word window. Then we also have the dialog box launcher, a small arrow, down arrow, no, located on the lower right of the command amo to kinahambal ko By clicking on that arrow explores more options about the concerned group. So the name box, location of the active cell, ang kagay na tong D8, that is what you call the name box kung dito na siya nakabutang. And then next to it is the formula bar. So if once you click on the highlighted cell, you can check to observe or insert or edit the information or formula entered in the active cell. So along with the scroll bars, are makabuli mo sa aton to navigate through the vertical or horizontal view of the document. So kung sa keyboard ka, you can also use your ang up down ang up arrow, left arrow, kung ang arrow buttons na sa keyboard pwede man na, but it will just move by the selected or highlighted cell. So sila mas mahinay na siya, pero you can steady naman kung mag move sa directly sa left or sa up or down, depende kung din mo siya kailangan i-move. So activating it by clicking on the external bar of the platform, or you can also have the arrows that you have on the sides. So aside sa aton nga clicking to sa keyword, you can just manually click on the arrow for vertical or horizontal viewing needed mo. So also mouse wheel for scroll up and down of the Excel document. So for the spreadsheet area, maning working area naton. Kung sa Word naman niya is ang white document no, the right area naton. Ang sa Excel naman, they call it as the spreadsheet area. This is where you enter your data, consists of entire spreadsheets with rows, spells, cells, so columns, and built-in information. By the means of shortcuts, we can carry out activities to the toolbar or put out the formula of arithmetic operation, arithmetic natin is add, subtract, multiply, etc. in the formula bar, and also adding it through the data cell within the working area. So the blinking vertical bar is called the cursor, is the insertion point. So makita mo na dahil kung din sa damping butang, it indicates the insertion location of the typing. So the leaf bar, it says usually the default is sheet number 1 or HET1 lang. Explains the spreadsheet that is currently being worked on. Kung siyang selected, you can also notice nga highlighted siya as compared sa iban kung if you are using multiple spreadsheets already nga may multiple sheets nga nabutang like sheet 1, etc. Ang highlighted nga document is usually in white or line iya color as compared to the other added to nga tabs. And through this, we can alternate several sheets at our convenience or add a new one. By clicking on the plus, may plus mo notice okay na. May plus to siyang button to sa end. If you click on it, it will open a new spreadsheet. So the columns bar. Usually columns are a series of boxes vertically organized in the entire sheet. It is located below the formula bar, and the columns are listed by the letters of the alphabet. And starting with letter A to Z, and then after sa Z, mag-continue naman sa AA, AB, AC, etc. And the maximum limit of columns is about 16,384. So depending on how you will process your data, usually if you have several columns, get for each specific numbers, no? Makalabot kita sa alphabet nga letters, and kung maglapaw ka dara, may A na, AB, and kung di na pagid nga data nga labot yung mga gina-process, then it will just align the column name according to it. So maglabot ka sa AZ naman, so B naman ang puno, BA, BB, BC, etc. Now for the row bars, it is the left part of the sheet where the sequence of numbers expressed. Kung kayo na vertical, no, area left part, bali arasa sa left. And ang numbering you get start is with row number 1. So row 1, as we move the cursors down, then more rows were added, and the maximum rows that you can use in your single page of spreadsheet is 1,048,576. Then cells, which by definition is the parallel pipes that divide the spreadsheet into several segments and that allows rows to be separated in the columns. So A1 is the default, the first cell of the spreadsheet, as represented by the first initial letter of the alphabet in number one, of course. So that is the A1 cell as the first cell of a default spreadsheet. Then you have a status bar, the same yapon ng functionality. It's also located on the bottom of the window. It shows the something's wrong, not ready, printing, etc. Ang calculation also can be seen there. Example, ang sum, kung makita mo na sila once ma-highlight mong isa ka group of cells, ano? Kung may numbers ng unod sang cell nga na, and by default they are read as numbers, the status bar will display the sum. And at times, kung may formula man dira, you can also display the average or the count and the minimum maximum as needed. So depende man sa setup nyo, you can manually add the formula for that cell to calculate that group of cells, or you can use functionalities sa imong commands, sa command buttons mo sa imong under the data processing tab. So for the view buttons, amo ni aton tatlo lang galing. You have normal, page layout, and page break. So normal view, amo to kaginang sa aton example. Page layout is the print out version niya. So mo na usually yung pinaka in my experience of printing Excel documents, amo gining pinakasabad na page layout view. Kay ang end sang specific cells or rows or columns na is dapat makabalo ka magpaigo sa iya page layout view. Kay at times either sa edge isa sang page or kung malas-malas ka mautod siya sa next na siya nga page mo print out. So ang adjustment nila amo ginang pinaka challenging in times. So you also make sure nga ang page layout nyo may settings man sa page layout to adjust that borders, mga inyo nga bordering, mga kumaga page spacing, mga cells spacing niya para makaigo siya sa ibong needed nga page layout setup. So lastly, page break view, amo ning page view before printing. Now for the zoom control, the same gyapon, lower right on the window, when you zoom in, you press by maximizing. So if you zoom out, minimizing, minus or plus itong sa button nyo to. Or you can just drag using your mouse to check on kung paano mo siya i-adjust sa needed mga view. So most modern version naman, it consists of a segment of icons with more or less an element that separates both options, which allows you to manipulate by clicking on any of these. Iba nga version, you have a default, example may drop down siya nga offer, example 100% ang default niya. You click on the drop down, may aral lang 50%, may 75%, may 200%. Tapos once mo click na amo na number niya po ng zoom niya automatic niya ipagwa. It also explains how many times the documents move away or approach in percentage. Makita naman da sa may status, gamay man da siyang status bar on how ang anong kalayo or anong kalapit ang pag-view mo sa document in percentage. So if some shortcut keys necessary so loan nyo gini, but you'd also need to familiarize since ang functionality nila the same man sa Word naton kung how you use mga copy paste. Usually mo Ctrl V, copy, Ctrl C gyapon, using Ctrl V for bold and italize and etc. So the same way, unlike magaling is mayara man sila nga functionality nga specific man sa MS Excel nga paggamit. And mga mo mga format and comma currency, amo ning page type, page number type naton, and open to more Excel sheets, amo ning alt and Control V. So amo na. Any question on this topic for MS Excel?